Good morning, guys. So we're back again. Gonna see if we can get on another frog bite. Seems to be a really early bite, so we've got here well, as early as we can when it's as foggy as it is. So it looks like the fog's breaking up just a little bit. We're gonna make the run. We're gonna get up here where we were catching some fish the other day and see if we can catch a few more on Old Kermit. So hopefully you guys will enjoy today's episode. Around no more. I've got out the black frog. I mean, look at this thing. The belly's wore out where we fished it so much. Oh, he just came off.
Dude, that was a beast. Did you see how big that fish was?
Huh?
The fish was that wide.
I know, I saw him.
This wide.
I saw him.
You had him for a second.
I stuck his in my back wall. He was jerking drag off. Gonna have to get another reel though. I mean, that one's broke now. There he is. Good job. Come off that tree. Is that a smallmouth?
I don't know, man. It looks dark. Oh, he come off.
Catch some, but I just think this old reel finally had enough. I've actually had this reel, this is the first bait caster I ever bought myself, like bought for myself. This is an old Lew's, probably from like 2012, 13. And I think I finally just jerked the back wall out of it when I set the hook on that fish. Yeah, it ain't old, not old compared to some reels. But a lot of good hard use out of that reel. I threw giant swim baits with it, which you're not supposed to do, and I punched with it, which you're not supposed to do, and I frogged with it, which you're not supposed to do. So what can you ask out of a reel? But we're gonna keep fishing. We just keep going farther and farther up, and it just looks so good. It's just figuring out exactly how these fish want to orient to this grass. Like that big one that bit this morning was sitting on the front, but then we also got some blow-ups, you know, the other day where fish were like in the grass, and that bigger one that I caught was sitting in the grass. So we're gonna keep fishing, try to get it figured out, and hopefully we'll stick a big old mean green fish for y'all before the day is over with. So keep going. That's all I needed. You'll come back up to that. Told you would. Good job. One hook in him. That's a good healthy fish too. Well, Dad's throwing his rod in the water. You gonna get him unhooked or you just gonna play with him? There you go. Good fish. Dude.
That's fun. Still on there?
Nope. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Maybe a school of them in there.
Go away from that fat part.
Look at him. Did you see him? Son! Alright. That kind of makes up for this morning.
Happy birthday, babe.
Woo!
I told you it was a good one.
There you go, guys. Look at that.
Big old healthy fruit.
Freaking choked it. God, he's fat and healthy. Look at him.
It looks like
Yeah, it does. Looking fish I caught up north.
pretty, man.
Wow. That's awesome. Such a pretty fish. That's great. Sweetheart. Need to go back. Bye. Yeah.
And that's how it happens. That's how you go from good morning or futility. I think that's the best master word for night.
Isn't that pretty? Look at him coming through that water. Damn, boy!
Ah,
Hey,
come here.
hey,
Come on, right in the boat.
good one.
That's another good one. That gum. Shoo. Hey. Yeah. All right. That's what I'm talking about.
That's about the size of that one I had.
Yep. I mean, dude, you cannot complain when you're catching frogfish like that. Birthday is what it is. Pretty clear water too. I'll let you go, sweetheart. Guys, so we just got home, got the boat put away, but today was really fun. I had a blast. I love frog fishing. It literally is probably my favorite way to catch fish. That and deep cranking, I know the two extremes, but just thought I'd talk to you guys kind of about what I was throwing. I kind of covered it in the last video I did, but I thought it'd just be a good opportunity to kind of break it down a little more in depth, talk about some things that happened today, some other things that happened, and then just kind of talk about frog fishing in general. So let's kind of talk about what I was throwing. So the first thing, well, the only thing was a frog, and the two primary colors I used was just a solid black. This is actually my favorite frog, and now I'm gonna have to retire it because that big fish that I lost popped the little weight out of the belly of it. So shed a tear for this little frog. It was my favorite. Actually was so wore out, you can see the plastic was starting to show on the belly, and it was completely wore off. So goodbye, little friend. Then the next one was this crazy color right here. The reason I picked it is because if you go look up a picture of a frog or it's like a cane toad or a toad's belly, it looks just like that. So I picked this frog out just because of that belly, and really that's all that the fish is seeing anyway, so that's the most important part. But both of those are just Spro Frog 65. I don't work with them or anything, but I mean, it's a Spro, can't really go wrong with it. And then I was throwing that on 65-pound braid on a 7/4 heavy rod with originally a 7/1 gear ratio reel, which was this reel. I guess we can talk about this real quick. So to the best of my knowledge, I jerked the back wall out of this reel is what happened. Because if you feed the line through here, well, we can do it without feeding the line through here. If you watch, put any kind of tension on it, the line just comes right off there. So I went to jack that big one's jaw that I lost, and instead of hitting it and getting the hooks into it, I hit it, and about 4 foot of line got jerked off this thing and lost that fish just because I didn't get a good hook in them. Which, like I said, this reel, I mean, has been through hell. I mean, I've done way more with it than it was ever intended for. Actually, this was like one of the first bait casters I ever bought for myself. I was like 16 or 17 when I bought this thing, probably 17 when I bought this thing. I got it on sale at the Academy for $69. So it has been a good reel. So these two little things are going to go on a shelf together, and just going to have to retire them both. So I can't complain about either one because they put a lot of fish in the boat for me. But then the other reel was my dye with the 8-1 that I fish with quite a bit. So I'm going to have to pick up another reel to replace that one and to throw on this, which is my frogging rod, and make that my frogging reel. And really, those fish we were catching, it's just now getting started. I mean, we're just starting to kind of chip the edge of the iceberg. As we go into the end of September, the whole month of October, and even into November, that's when the frog fishing gets best around here. The grass we were fishing really wasn't even matted up well. Some of it had just started to emerge. There were a few mats here and there, but those fish were just orienting to that grass and eating bluegill and bait fish and using that grass as an ambush point. And that frog is really the best thing to use when it's not good and caved out, not fully matted, and to just get a reaction bite of those fish, which is what we were doing. So as always, guys, thank you for watching. Be looking out, having your eyes open, ears open, be checking YouTube a lot, because there's probably gonna be a lot more frog fishing coming, because it's getting that time of year. It's my favorite thing to do, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. But like I said, as always, guys, thank you for watching. Any questions or comments, go leave them in the comments section down below. If you're new to my channel, make sure hit that subscribe button. Also, go hit that little notification bell so you guys know when I put a video out. But as always, you guys are sweet. Thanks for watching.
I like beer, Hank. Don't you like beer? I mean, I love beer. Beer is...
Whoa, got one! Woo! Yeah! Sweet Gene Vincent, I'm back.
Dang, man, it's quick, man. Your dad told me, heck, the man. Man, I go fishing magician, man.